I wanted to maybe finish on. I published the results of the Athletics Twins fan survey this morning.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you didn't read it.
I have
One,
not seen
because
it
you
yet this morning.
refused to support the career of your partner.
Exactly.
Two, because I
Yeah.
know you were at
Ask Chrissy. I did the
Runyon's.
same thing to her. Torpedo her at
Yeah.
every chance. Yeah.
But I also know you were at Runyon's till God knows
that's,
when.
that's true. Yes.
And it took you 5 minutes to put that suit coat on. So that wasted some time too. So last week, we put out a 14 question survey of Twins fans. And this is something that the Athletic has done for any number of teams. Russo just put one out a month ago for Wild fans. It's kind of a once a year thing. I've never done it before for the Twins, but they thought the timing of the Twins situation lends itself to putting out a survey. So it was a 14 question survey. We closed down the balloting, I think, Monday. And then I wrote up the results, which you can read today at The Athletic. And I wanted to go through the results, but more than that, since you didn't take the survey, I wanted to pose the
Okay.
14 questions to you. And they're just subjective opinion. It's not like you're going to have to do math or anything. So don't worry about that.
Okay. I'm
And
game.
I just wanted to get, now that the balloting is closed and you can't affect everyone else's opinion,
Okay.
because that's one of my goals in life is to not let John Bonus affect anyone else's opinion because the world does not do that. So anyway, go to the Athletic if you want more details. But I will say we got 6,000 responses to this,
Yeah.
which is like 20 something percent more than Russo got on the Wild.
Okay.
And I don't want to name teams, but several teams got like 1,000
Sure.
responses for.
Yeah.
So the idea that Twins fans are still not passionate about this thing, no matter how bad it is, we know that to be not the case because of our audience.
Because
But
our download numbers and our
right,
Patreon numbers and such.
right.
And by the way, Twins Daily's traffic. Literally yesterday, I just sent out an email to all of our writers saying, yeah, here's the numbers for this month. As you can see, there's still a lot of people who give a damn about this
Right.
team.
Now
Right?
they're
Yeah.
angry,
Yeah.
which
Right.
you'll see from the
But
survey
that means
responses.
they give a damn about the team. That's
Right.
what that means. Right.
Yeah, I have always rejected the premise. I mean, we know this as well as anybody because we both are involved in websites that produce Twins content
Yeah.
and we see the traffic, and we're both involved in a podcast that we see
Yes.
the traffic for. So I was enthused by the response to this because I did think not that this, is going to get to the Pohlads, but it's an opportunity for Twins fans to voice their opinion about stuff. So I wanted to go through here. So let's just start at the top. We can run through these. We don't have to spend
Okay.
that much on each of them, but
Go for it.
number one question. Do you want the Pohlads to sell the team?
Yes.
You do.
Sure. Yeah. That'd be great.
Would you like to? So there was 5,958 responses to that question. Some people skip like one question. Or
Okay.
whatever. So 6,000. What percentage? It was a yes or no question. Yes, I want them to sell. No, I don't want them to sell. What percentage do you think said yes? I want the Pohlads to sell out of
I
6,000
will
responses.
say 85%.
98.5%. And I did the math on this because I could look at all the results. I got a big spreadsheet. I went through it.
That's crazy. That's an
Yes.
insane number.
Here's what I
98.5.
wrote. It's difficult to get 98.5% of people to agree on pretty much anything.
Right.
But the idea of the Pohlads no longer owning the Twins carries an approval rating that is basically on par with pizza tastes good or dogs are cute. Like 98%,
Right.
5%. And here, so out of 6,000 responses,
By the way, you cannot get 98.5% of people to think dogs are cute.
yeah, probably. They'd be
Nowhere
like,
close to that.
I'm a cat guy. I don't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think pizza is great would only get you 88%.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nuts.
So 1.5% of respondents said no, they don't want the Pohlads to sell the team. To those people, I would say congratulations. But also, that's 87 people exactly out of almost 6,000. That's what we're represented
Right.
by.
Yeah.
That's like I wrote that question. I put it first for a reason. I wanted to start off on that foot. I think I would have gone a little higher if I guessed than you did. Would you say 85% or something?
Yeah.
I think I would have said 90%. 98.5% is absolutely insane. Like
Right.
to the point that I hope they become aware of that. Like I think that would be eye-opening to a normal
Of course.
person. Now, we're not maybe dealing with normal people, but whatever. Okay, so you're in agreement with the masses, John, as usual.
Shocking.
Yeah. It's so funny to me to be, yeah, just keep looking at you. You're wearing a suit. I don't know. Throwing me off. Okay, next question. This is multiple choice. Where do you assign the most blame for the Twins' struggles? It's 5 choices:
Oh, okay.
ownership, front office, manager, hitters, pitchers.
Oh,
I chose to split up the players because I thought that might be kind of interesting.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah, I like that.
so,
Um,
A,
it's
tell
A.
me,
It's A.
okay,
It's
tell me
ownership.
what your pick would be, but then also guess what you think the percentage, I guess. You're
I
right.
will
It
say
is
50.
78.7% said ownership.
All
Are
right.
you sensing a theme, John?
Yeah, right. That's great.
Emerging.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Here's
This
also,
message is definitely, yeah,
it's
being
loud and
delivered.
clear.
Right.
It's loud and clear. Now, whether it's heard or not, tough to say. So, yes, 78.7% when given 5 choices. And by the way, hopefully we're clear. There is plenty to blame to go around.
Right.
There are 5 big pieces of this blame pie at the very minimum.
Right.
Um, you could certainly blame hitters. They've been terrible. You could certainly blame pitchers. They've been
Right.
awful since the deadline, especially. You could certainly blame the manager. Go on Twitter. You'll see people wanting to fire the manager for the past, since he got the job, basically. And you can certainly blame the front office, which I think I've been pretty willing to do. But 78.7% going, well, obviously ownership is kind of interesting. Second was the front office with 11%. Third was not the manager. Third was hitters at 7%, 7.3%.
Wow.
Then Baldelli at 2.5%. And then
That's
pitchers.
not the way I would have gone. Or that's not the way I would have thought it was going to go. I thought, man, I thought Baldelli would have been second.
That's my assumption, which maybe tells you Twitter is not real life.
Yes. That's good to hear, actually.
Yeah. And then pitchers, 0.4%. I thought the 3 things of note. One, 78.7% when given 5 choices, picking the owners are, like I said, that's telling you something. The second thing that I was surprised by was Baldelli only getting 2.5%, which is 4th out of 5, which tells you people are not only not seeing him as the biggest problem, a lot of people aren't seeing him
Right.
as a problem.
That's
at all.
amazing to me.
And then the other thing was the hitters and the pitchers have been like almost identically bad. They're both, I think, 25th out of 30 in runs scored, runs allowed. And yet the hitters received 7.3% of the vote, and the pitchers received 0.4% of the vote. And here's the twist that makes this even more interesting to me. There was higher expectations for the pitchers coming into the season.
Right. That's true.
For sure. They were viewed as the strength. And yet they've performed almost identically bad, and, 12 times as many people voted for the hitters, which I thought was kind of interesting.
And welcome to the end of this video. There's lots more. For another, just click on one of these boxes.
Or click on this circle in the middle to subscribe to all of our Twins Talk.
Thank you.